Oh, good evening, everybody. I think we're live. It says live in a big red square in the corner, so I'm assuming we are. So that was strange, saying good evening rather than good afternoon. I'm going to get a drink until you all get logged in. My coffee, so you know I'll never finish it. Hi, Diane. Hi, Ellie. Hi, Benita. This is weird doing one in an evening. Hi, Chrissy. Randy and Grace. I'm assuming that's Grace. Hi, Judy. Hi, Bev. I've just seen your post. Says you've got Harper. Does that mean I need to behave? Hi, Harper. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Sue, Janice, Marie, and everybody I've not spoken to. Janet, Dot. Hi, Dot. Hi, Michelle. No, no flowers. Well, now that's a fair bloke. There will be flowers on this one. There will be. Right, I don't normally do any. Hi, Annette. Hi, oh, Harper says hello. Hey, Bob. You alright, darling? So, hi, Jackie. Hi, Jean. Hi to everybody I've not spoken to. Tracy and Aisha. Hello, Alison, darling. Hi, Julie. Right, okay. So, I'm going to run out of breath. Hi, Rose. And everybody I've not spoken to. Julie, Sheila, um, Wendy. I don't know whether you're watching, but Wendy, if you are, I've just seen your message. I'll reply to it later. Anyway, right, okay, first things first. So, no, as you know, I don't normally do a Facebook Live in an evening, but I'm not going to be able to do one on Saturday because I'll be getting ready for Sunday. She's only 3 and she's shouting, Mr. Martin, she's well trained. Hi, Josephine. Hi, Penny. Hi, Mags. Hi, Sheila. Hi to everybody I've not spoken to. Okay, so, yeah, so I won't be able to do a Facebook Live on Saturday afternoon because I'll be getting ready for the launch of the new dies. Hi, David. No, I'm in my pajamas. Got my shirt on though, obviously. Uh, so I wanted to do a little sneaky peek for you because it's nice. I like to be able to show you these things before I get to TV because you can't always see all the detail and everything. So I thought it's going to be a fortnight before I can get back to you. So let's do one this evening. So we're gonna go through them. So you can see I've got a card more or less finished. Well, I say more or less finished. It's not. I've just done some sticking and everything. So we're gonna firstly go through the. Oh, it's your birthday on Saturday. Oh, yes, I'm going to show you the new dies now. Let me change this. So you are the first people to see these, apart from obviously myself and the design team and Carol. Ho Chandra have not even seen the real dies yet. So let's just going to show some. Yeah, I'm sat in bed watching. I don't blame you, Jackie. Oh, I'm glad you're all right, Bob. Right, so first things first. There are 6, 7, 8, 9 sets of dies that are new. So, yeah, 9. Sorry, everybody. What I can promise you is that next month will be a cheaper month. I was going to save these dies until April because that was the original plan. However, there are things that Karen and I are doing that are taking a fair bit of time, so I've had to change the shows around. So this will be a bigger month, and next month will be a lovely little month for you. That's all I'm saying. Okay, Jennifer, you are funny. So the pick on the butterfly dies. Ah, well spotted, Emma. Right, okay. So I'll go through the charming dies with you first. So first things first, these have taken me ages to do, as everything does. You've got 6 initial shapes. So we're starting with 6 shapes, and I will be introducing more throughout the year. I've already got some half finished, so there will be some more. So one of the things I wanted to do is, as you know, with all the double debossed and the elegant eyelet dies, they are big. So these are on an A5 magnetic sheet. Do you know? No, Bev. Oh, about that, Bev. About that. So you're definitely going to be. You're definitely going to be on own brand beans. Anyway, so I wanted to do some dies that were decorative that would be easy to fit through the smaller machines, because I know not everybody has the big machines yet. So these are on an A5 magnetic sheet. So the charmed diamonds, this is the first one. So this is what I'm calling the charming collection. So remember when I launched the compendium box, and I said to you all that gorgeous double scalloped border die will coordinate with something that's coming. So you can see straight away what this is. I'm just going to show you actually, before I show you the rest of the shapes, just how fine that scallop is. I mean, it's just incredible. The dies are just amazing. The people who make these for me are just so patient. Hi Angie, hi to everybody I've not spoken to. Oh, before I forget, remember, if you're watching on Phill Martin or Honeypot Crafts Facebook pages, I can't see your comments. You'll need to log out and log back in on the Sentimentally Yours page and watch me from there so I can see your comments. Okay, so you can see we've got that beautiful deboss stitch as well. That's actually a really good shot. So that deboss stitch doesn't cut, it just debosses, it doesn't cut all the way through, and that's something that I really wanted. We've seen loads of stitching dies and everything, but nobody does debossing quite like I do. Because it's a special process. It's not just a matter of having the machine that cuts the metal plate. It has 2 or 3 processes before you can get the debossed. Okay, so charmed diamonds is the first one. So when I say they're on an A5 magnetic sheet, you can see these are still substantial sized. I know, sorry Sarah, but next month is a cheap month, I promise you. Oh Bev, you make me laugh, you're so funny. Oh, hi there. Hi June. Right, okay, so this one has 9 dies in, so the diamonds have 9 dies in. You can see I've not wasted any space, so I've even put little double deboss buttons in each set. So that's how detailed these dies are. They're absolutely amazing. First time round as well, I didn't have to send these back. They were perfect first time, which is really good. So you've got your diamonds there, and one of the things I'm going to say to you is, me and Julie were talking about this a while ago, I don't do the extra outside cutting line because that's too many people do that. So this is what makes ours more unique. But with this, you've got so many different options. Like here, look, you could do the outside diamond, miss 3, and then go to this diamond, and then you've got a lovely deep frame with this. I'm going to demo as much as I possibly can when I'm on the 1-day special. So that's a diamond. Then you've got the oval. So the oval also has 9 dies. Wait till you see the size of this. That's just amazing. So you can see the theme running through there. You've got the scallops, the stitch, the scallop, the stitch, scallop stitch, scallop stitch, and then an embellishment in the middle. So that's a folk art. So that's your ovals. Living on buttons. Yeah, just give me a bank card. Oh, cheap. No, I don't. Next month, I promise you, next month is a cheaper month. I promise you. And this is the one that I've used on here to create this gorgeous frame. So this is the rectangles, and there are 10 dies on this one. So again, now I'm just going to mention this to you. So I don't know what other people do when they are. Oh, thanks, Linda. You too. Right, Linda's just said, "Wow, that's a big one," and she's so right. So this is the rectangle. Now, when I do my dies, you know, I don't just copy and paste and shrink. I do them individually. So the actual rectangle, it's a true rectangle as you get lower. So that's the one we're using today, and then you've got 2 little star buttons in the middle of that one. Oh, them stars have eyes, and oh, they're actually eyelet holes. I'll show you in a minute. Then you've got the charmed labels, which I think is just absolutely stunning. So this has got 13 dies in this one. I'm going to turn that over so you can see again, this is quite big, but these will all go through your A5 cutting machines. So on the labels, you can see we've got 3 scalloped, but when I went to do this one as a scalloped, it was too small. It didn't look right, so I've omitted that one. And we've got extra of the deboss stitching, and then you've got 4 embellishments in that. When I say cheaper, considerably next month. Then you've got your circles, which are obviously a must-have. So again, these are all designed to work perfectly with an A5 card blank. So same thing, scallop stitched, and then you've got three heart embellishments in the middle. They cut, so these mean you can. Where's my card? I'll find a card in a minute that I've made. Where? Oh yeah, look. Let me show you this one. So the little button embellishments. Look, that's what the holes are for in the button embellishments. That's one of my samples. I've been living in my craft room for days. And then last but not least, you have the squares. Bev. And then last but not least, you've got the square. So you can actually see that this is an A5 magnetic sheet, and it's almost to the edges of the magnetic sheet. So that is your Charmed collection dies. These are the 1 day special on Sunday. I launch it on Sunday at 6 p.m. So let me just remind everybody, I don't want you to buy these until the hour goes live on Sunday. Too many people get caught out ordering before. The discounts don't activate until the show is live. So no, Jacqueline, I don't do hexagons, as you know, but the next 6 might feature an octagon. That's all I'm saying. So remember, don't order until I'm actually live on Sunday evening. So that is your charming. That's your charming dies. And I've also done a new set of tags to go with them. So it's a different scallop. So you've got a scallop with the lacy holes. If you've got my original double D boss tags, these are more or less the same size. I did that on purpose so you can mix and match them. And then you've got a debossed dot on them as well. So 3 different sizes of the tags and 3 little eyelet reinforcers. Okay, so that's those. I know, sorry Tracy, sorry. This should have been next month in my defence. Oh, see Christy, that's why I've made a point of telling you. And then two more sets, and then I'll get on with this demo. Let me just get a drink because my voice is going. Yeah, please don't order from the 1 day special until the show goes live. Yeah. Although, because the discount, I don't think the discounts are applied to the I'm in the bank manager. Oh, that's brilliant. Yeah, I don't think the discounts go live until the show goes live. So there are 2. So this is another new release. These are A4 clearly, and this is one, obviously the Sentiments collection. So there are only 2 for the first release. And I'm going to introduce new sets of these, just every now and again, just introduce a new one, because there are lots and lots of different words I've already done that I want to put into sets. So let me just explain this to you. There are 32 dies in each of these sets. Jacqueline, they really are. These are stunning. I'm going to be using them in the demo. So I don't know whether most people can remember the original Sentiment dies that I did. I'm not going to mention the name because it was from a previous live. But these are way more decorative. Anyway, so you've got 32 dies. You've got 16 of the actual Sentiment, and then you've got 16 of the silhouette. And I'll show you. I'm showing you on here because they're the right way around. Really important for me to show you this. So what I've called silhouette are actually the drop shadows. Yeah, the shadows. But most of you will know that. How can I say this? Right, so what I didn't want to do was just a blob. I wanted a decorative drop shadow. I didn't just want a big blob behind it, because that just isn't pretty enough for me. So let me just show you the dies. So the dies are obviously they're all in reverse now because you're looking at the actual dies. Deirdre. Only 2, Jennifer. Yeah, only 2. I'm going to show you these in the demo so you'll be able to see them actually being used and see how fine they are. So you can see how it's just such a beautiful font. This is a brand new font as well. So you've got the Sentiment, and then you've got the drop shadow. You can see that the drop shadow Even every part that could have a little cutout section has a cutout section, so the shadow is actually decorative as well. So you've got the essential sentiments there, and then you've got the occasional. Oops, forgetting that I've moved the camera closer. So this is the occasional one. So this is the one that's got wedding day, congratulations, engagement, retirement, all that kind of thing. And the two sets, as you would expect, will mix and match. Now there are a couple of words that I've duplicated. On and your. So on and your is in both sets. Now I would never ever normally do this, but because I know not everybody will go for everything, it means you can buy each set as a standalone set. So you can either just go for the essential if that's what you want this time, or you can just go for the occasional. I didn't want to make you buy both, so you can use the occasional as a standalone set. You don't need anything else. However, once you've got both, you can then mix and match and create lots of sentiments, which is what I've done for this demo that I'm doing just now. Oh, get my breath back. Ponytail. She says she wants. Well done, Harper. Selling a kidney. Oh, bless you. I promise you though, next month is a catch up, recuperate month. So let me just tell you what I've done. So I'm going to show you these two, because don't these two blues look gorgeous together? Oh, I love them. You're going to get fed up of me using these two together now. I'm just going to show you. So this is sapphire blue and electric blue. They're absolutely gorgeous. And it was just because I was looking at my card in a row thinking, oh, what other colours would go nice together? Electric blue and sapphire blue. Right, let's get cracking. So I'm just going to show you, let me just get the rectangle set so I can show you what I've done. So remember, although these are what we call layering dies, most people now who use dies will know that you can cut one, you can mat and layer and create lots of beautiful layers. But remember, you can also use them to create apertures. So I've used the biggest outside die there to create an aperture. So this is actually, can you see it's an aperture rather than just a blue one stuck on top? There you go, that's better. Yeah. So remember, you can do that because it just means you've got so many different ways you can use these dies. So I've got that one there, and then to create the frame, this beautiful delicate frame, you just use the outside one and then the next one together. Jacqueline's already sold her liver. And that's how you create the frame. So I'm just going to stick that in. So I've already popped this on some foam tape and I've glittered around the edge with some Diamond Dazzle. And I want this to go back inside. So it looks like we've got an extra layer, but in actual fact we haven't. So all I'm going to do is just pop some glue just on the... where's my mark? I'm just going to go on the frame. I don't need to glue all the little scallops. I'm just going to go on the frame. I quite like this sitting with you in an evening. Now isn't that strange because it's darker, but look how clear the camera is this time. Oh no, April's not an avoid month. April's a catch-up month for you to catch up. It's a cheaper month for everybody. I've told her to ask Mum for them. Oh, Bev. Right, so all I've done is I've put some glue on the frame part and I'm just going to stick that back in. And that's now giving me a different look again from these dies. Oops, just get that back in. Get in, get in. Oh, that's fab. So at this stage, So you can see now I've got that back in there. So at this stage, if you're somebody who likes to do, if you want a larger frame, you can cut part of the frame, then slot the die in to cut it again. If you want a larger frame, you can park. Yeah, absolutely, David. Yeah, absolutely. They wouldn't want my liver to see these. April is a holiday, Mum. Yeah, sort of. It's a catch-up, Mum. So at this stage, because I've slotted that back in, if I wanted to, I could paper piece these sections. I've thrown all my bits in the bin. But say I'd got 2 or 3 different shades of blue, we could just go in there and paper piece that, give you a different look again. So I'm just going to pop this on. I'm not going to be ages doing this demo because I ain't had my tea yet. Although I must admit, I quite like doing this in an evening. How many sets of dies? 6, 7, 8. Yeah, there are 9 altogether. 9 altogether. So 6 of the shapes, 2 of the sentiments in A4, and then the tags. They're absolutely beautiful. They were a long time developing, but you expect that of me now. But then, like I say, the original samples that came were perfect. I didn't have to change anything. No, they'll be around for a while, Sarah. So what I do now is I do a massive big order. Let me just stick this on. There we go. So what I do now is when I have anything new, I do a massive big order, and then I try and order enough to last for 6 months. As it happens, things don't tend to last that long anymore. I'm just going to roll my sleeves up. But they are going to be staple. They are going to be a staple product. So don't panic too much. But when the next set come, I probably won't reorder the originals. Does that make sense? Excuse me, just fainted 9. 9. Oh yeah, I quite like the evening. That's a really nice sharp picture. So that up to now is just 2 layers of foam tape, which is quite remarkable for me. Okay, so this is when you can start to have fun with these dies. So I've literally taken the next one down scalloped. That's going in the middle there. I've taken the next one down in stitched, and that's going in there. And I've embossed that with the Heart Lattice embossing folder. But can you see we've still got all that lovely stitching detail in the die? It's just absolutely beautiful. I know when I originally sent my drawings in for the dies, they said that the stitching was too small, too fine, but look at that. How fab is that? They'll be sold out by Monday, probably. No, maybe not. So let's get this on. Let me get a drink. Oh, I know, 9 is a lot. April's cheaper, so we can catch up ready for May. That's right, Helen, you got it. Well, you know how I store my dies, look. All my dies go in these. So I've slim A5 ones for the smaller collections, like the Charming fits in there for now. And then I've got the big A4 slim ones for my other dies. Right, come on Phil, stop rattling. Anyway, do you like them? I've wanted to do these dies for ages and ages and ages. And I think it's Annette. Yeah, everybody needs them, that's good. And nobody pushes the so this is the first release of the Charming dies. There will be 6 more shapes. I might not do them this year, I might do them next year, but there will be 6 more shapes. So I'm just going to pop that in the middle. You know me, I like it to be symmetrical. And I'm going to pop this one in here. I've already done my flowers for this one. Do you want me to show you the A5 card I made? So you've got a choice. I can either show you the A5 card that I made, which is quite a rarity, or I can show you the card without any flowers on. I'll let you tell me, one or the other. Whichever one I don't show you, I'll show you on Ho Chandra on Sunday. So let's just pop that in the middle. You see I'm doing a landscape card as well. I've done quite a few of these. I'll just pop that in the middle. I particularly wanted these dies to be smaller as well, so you can use them if you've got Cuttlebugs or if you've only got a smaller machine. You're saying yes please, but I don't know. Yes please to which? The A5 or no flowers? I should have done a poll. No, I'm not showing you both, Diane. That's just greedy. I'll show you the other one on without flowers. So, and there without flowers, no flowers, no flowers, no flowers. Right, let me get some of this done first then, and then I'll show you. I've got both of them to hand. Right, so this is still relatively flat, and I'm doing this on purpose because I know that my car's usually about 6-inch thick, but I wanted to show you that although I like lots of fuss and I like lots of embellishments on my cards, you don't have to. That looks quite pretty before I even do anything else to it. The one with no flowers, nobody believes me. Oh, you are funny. Right, so again, I could have carried on and carried on and carried on. There are actually still 4 more layers I could have added onto the top of this if I. Oh, think it's Annette. What? And yeah, hearts, Annette. I've done them, darling. So in the second release of the Charming, you'll get your heart. It was a bloody nightmare, I'll tell you. So you better like it. Relatively well, that is flat for me. Let me show. Where's? Oh, I don't know where it is. I've made a card this afternoon that's it's got 9 layers on it. Anyway, so sentiments. I'll do the sentiments first, and then I'll show you the card with no flowers on. So I'm just going to turn that round so I can put this on to show you. Move that one. Right, okay, so I'm just going to bring this in to show you. So this is how fine these sentiments are. And that is actually the shadow. So you can actually almost make out that still says 9 layers, yeah, no flowers like a pub with no beer. It is, Gene, you're absolutely right. It's crazy talk, crazy talk. So this is how fine and detailed these sentiments are. And really important for me is that it's legible. So there's no point investing in sentiment dies that you can't actually tell what they say. So I've done the drop shadow as detailed as I could possibly get it. Yeah. So rather than just a big blob, we've actually got a detailed sentiment. So I'm going to show you the easiest way to stick these together. So I can't do the glue on the back of your hand, dab it in or anything. So what I've got is one of my little mats. This is one of my scrap mats. So I just put a bit of glue on here, and the trick is to try and not do a big pile of glue, so it's just like a little squiggle. Get your flat nose tweezers. I've told you I cannot craft without these tweezers anymore. So your flat nose tweezers, pick up your sentiment and then just dab, and then that will look, that's got enough on there to hold that in place. So a couple of tips I've discovered for fixing this onto there. I can't bring this any closer to show it. Yeah, probably would, Deirdre. Yeah, it is too messy. Shadows, yeah, we've called them shadow silhouettes. You give yourself a good talking to. No flowers on a card. I know it's absolutely ridiculous. So what we're going to do is, the tip I've learned for this is to actually try and hold the end with your fingertip. Just get that in place and then just hold it down. That's the easiest way to do that. So one of the other things that I've learned as I've used the more and more I've used them, the more I've learned, is your instinct is to try and line up with the big swirly capital letter. And if you give Carol a ring at the shop, or Karen in Sheffield, they'll sort you out. I stock the A4 boxes. Well, actually, that's a fib. I order them and I bring them all home. So look how gorgeous that looks now. It's just so beautiful. And because we've got a decorative shadow rather than a blob, even can you see even the, I don't know if I can get that any sharper, even the bits in between the B where the dye doesn't cut all the way through, it still gives you a debossed effect in between there. That's really special. So it doesn't have to stop there. So I've cut another shadow in the electric blue. So we've got the sapphire blue for the actual word, we've got white for the first shadow, and we've got electric blue for the second shadow. And you'll see when you see all the samples, you'll see just how much fun I've had with these. So we're now going to create another shadow. I'm sure you've seen this 100 times, but it doesn't look as good when you've not got detailed shadows. Your pickup tool came broken. Sarah, where did you get it from? Me or Chanda? So I'm just going to hold that in place, and I'm going to have the shadow to match the rest. So what I've done now is I've given this a shadow at the bottom. So we've now created another look with an extra shadow at the bottom. So I've just created a completely different look just by putting the shadow at the bottom. And I'm just going to bring this card in again and show you the one that I flashed at you earlier. So this is obviously one of my samples, because you can see the sentiment. So on the blue one, look, I put the extra shadow at the bottom. On this card, look, I've got the extra shadow at the top. But look how different it looks. It looks like you've got an endless supply of dyes, just different shadow dyes, but it's actually just the same one. So you can move that around and create a different look each time. Yeah, I love them colours as well. Oh, let me put that back. I've made loads of samples. They're very addictive. Chanda, how recently, Sarah? Sorry, I'm not just having a conversation with Sarah, but I'm trying to notice what everybody's saying. They're absolutely gorgeous, Dot. I love these, absolutely love them. I mean, look at that word there, the anniversary word. I'm going to bring that in as far as I can. Look, even the bit in the A, look. How beautiful are they? Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Right, so what we're going to do now is create our sentiment. And I'm going to see where I want everything. Best wishes on your... Look at that. How beautiful does that look? Flashing. It's so funny. Right, so I'm just going to remind everybody, if you're watching on Honeypot Crafts or Phill Martin Facebook, please log out of there and go and watch on the Sentimentally Yours Facebook page, because I can't see the comments. Facebook allows me to share to different pages, but it doesn't allow me to see the comments from the other pages, just the Sentimentally Yours one. Right, so I'm just going to see where I want these, and I'm not going to stick them on yet. So this is a good example of how I have used the two different die sets, sentiment die sets, because Best Wishes is in the essential and On Your Anniversary is in the occasional. Is there our... No. Our will be in the next ones. I know what you're thinking. Best Wishes on our anniversary. I know. Wish list is getting longer and my birthday isn't till August. Oh, my birthday's in August. But our is coming as is an alphabet. The only reason I've not brought the alphabet out with this release is because I can't decide how to do it. Uh, just stay where you are. No, I'm not. I'll show you later. I've got my alphabet set, but it's actually a real pain in the neck to organise it. Right, okay. So I'm not going to stick my sentiment on just yet. I'm going to bring in my flowers. So the flowers are from the same colours, the electric blue, the blue sapphire, sapphire blue, and then obviously just white. Weddings and babies coming out this year. Sentiments will work perfectly. Yep, you've got new babies in there. And then we've got the flourishes. So this is the Splendid Swirls. So I'm trying to make this card like I would do normally. Now I only want the swirls on 2 corners. I'm not sure why I've cut 4. Maybe I was just being greedy. I only want it going up there. So swirl can go on first. So that's going to go up there. And that one's going to go next to it. So I'm going to make this one smaller. So before I stick anything, I like to know where it's all going to go. So I definitely want that there. And I want that one to come a bit further in. Ah, perfect. Perfect. Looks lovely. I'm 11 years older than you though. Oh, bless you. Yvette, I know. I know, Yvette, I know. Numbers are in with the alphabet, Diane. So the next release of these sentiments will have the numbers as well. Now listen, you'd have moaned at me if I'd have brought you 4 different A4 sets and all 6 of the charming dies in one go. You'd have told me off. Right, so I'm just going to shape this a bit. Not that I would have listened, but you would have told me. So let's get this stuck on. And I'll tell you why I'm leaving the sentiment till last. Let's just get this on. Take that over that way a bit. So just hold that for a second, just till the glue grabs. The sentiments are stunning. So are the charming ones. They're all absolutely beautiful. I'm so. Wendy, did you hear me earlier when I said I've seen your message and I'll reply in a bit? I don't know whether you were logged in when I said that. Right, so now let's just get the blue one in. And you can see I'm only using my white glue for this. Let's have that. Phill, you decided where it was. There we go. Oh, so pretty. And then the flowers. Okay, so flowers are going on next. The sentiment will be the last thing that goes on. Can you add to... Oh, remind me, Anna. Send me a message to the Sentimentally Yours inbox. I do write down suggestions. I do try and bear in mind all your suggestions. Right, so now I'm not going to worry about that because I know it's going to be covered up. And then the bigger one. Right, let me just pop that one in there. Right, bear with me while I just put these on, and then I'll show you the no flowers card. No flowers. No flowers. Okay, nearly done. Didn't see your message earlier, I believe too. Oh, fabulous, that's brilliant, Wendy. There are more twins being born than ever before, is that true? More twins than ever before. It's lockdown that's caused it. Nothing else for people to do. Oh, right, let's just pop this in. So I'm just getting this on. So the sentiments are the last thing to go on. And the reason I put them on last is because I know when I finish faffing with all these flowers that I will have gone in areas, and I've got caught out like that a few times before. Oh, do I want it here? Yeah. I'm going to pop that right on that swirl there. Because I spend money on card making stuff. Well, that's true. Okay, so now we're going to pop the sentiments on. Right, so one of the things I really like about these extra shadows is that it gives you a sort of it gives you a sort of solid space, which then means you can use your glue gel to be able to raise these off. So normally we would put these on flat just because it's easier, but it actually looks, let me bring this one in again, it looks awesome. Can you see that? When they're raised on a bit of glue gel, it just looks fabulous. It makes them pop even more. Yeah. So I'm going to do that. And again, easiest way, flat nose tweezers. I'm putting the middle row in first. What did I miss? I had to put up a oh bless you. You'll have to read back. I don't know what you've missed. I can't keep up. So do your middle row first when you've got more than one row of sentiments. And I'm just going to pop that. If you get my hair, pretend you didn't see it. On. I can't wait to have my hair cut. When is it? When is it? Is it the April? Sometime in April. It's driving me absolutely mad. On your, just see if that's straight. Oh, that's gorgeous. Youngest of 8, the mistake. And then I'm going to the top row. So just be careful if you are using glue gel at this stage, because you don't want to knock the rest. So best wishes. Oh, I'm going to take that across a little bit more. I can't wait for you to see the samples that everybody's made. Best wishes. I've done loads. Best wishes on your anniversary. Oh, look. Look. That's just absolutely gorgeous. Just behave, naughty anniversary. I'm trying not to faff. And there we go. How easy was that? How quick and easy was that? I mean, obviously I've done most of the die cutting, and it is now not a slim. It is now not a slim card. Number next time. Oh, I'll have to read your comments back. I've just missed loads. And I'd make up for over a year. Wow. I had mine cut the last time we recorded, as soon as we could. Anyway, so that's just the aperture, and then the lacy frame from the new dies popped in there. Pretty, innit? When you've already seen one of my other samples, so I'll put it here and show you again. So this is just a little easy one. Yeah, I love these colours together as well. That's the little heart buttons, so one of the heart embellishments. Okay, right, so let me show you, what did you want me to show you? Oh, the no flowers. Not a single flower. Look at that, it's quite deep. But not a single flower. So in actual fact, this is created in almost the same way. Let me just show you that. So you've got 3 layers on the sentiment. You've got the little heart embellishments with a little bit of twine threaded in. Yeah, and you can see the dimension again from the sentiments. So this is literally just creating the aperture, doing the frame, which is almost reverse of what I've just done on this card. Yeah, this is fuchsia and candy pink. So fuchsia pink, candy pink. Oh, it's another anniversary card. How freaky is that? I suppose you could. I think Jacqueline said cut the Y off. I bet you probably could and get away with it for now. So no flowers, lots of flowers. Doesn't really matter. You've got complete choice with how you use these. Right, so there you go. Do you want another quick flick at the dies before I go? I'll leave them there just while I'm showing you, and then I'll show you my A5 card when I'm on air. So let's just do another quick flick then. So the Charming, I think the tags have got mixed up in there. So the Charming dies is away as I show you. So the diamonds, hang on, ovals, and it's a proper oval as well, not a funny shaped squash oval. The label, which is absolutely stunning. Look at that. In fact, I might, shall I show you a card I've made with this? Oh, thanks, Lorraine. The circles, give us a flash. We would, but we'd still buy. Circles, squares, which is what I've used on here, and then the rectangles, which is what I used on that one there. And don't forget your lovely tags, because I've used them quite a lot. Yeah, and then this is just a quick simple one I made with the label shape. Quite easy, and it's A5, by the way. I'm not saying it would go in an A5 envelope. How about that? Aren't they just absolutely gorgeous? And you can see I've used the embossing folder again, the diamonds one. Right, okay, so you've had your sneaky peek, remember, and you've had a demo, so how about that for a Thursday night? I hope you like them, because these dies were a pain to get right. Even if the first samples were perfect, you can see the intricacy of these, particularly with the sentiments. So thank you everybody. Remember, if you're going to be ordering from Ho Chanda, you can obviously order from my website as well, but If you order from Ho Chanda, please don't order until I go live at 6 p.m. on Sunday, and that's to make sure you get the discount prices that launch, the 1 day special prices. I do believe that they are in 2 sets of 3, so it makes it a little bit easier for you. So it makes it a bit easier. You can either go for the 2 sets, each set of 3, or you can go for a big bundle where you've got it cheaper, same as usual. So I will see you now at 6 p.m. on Sunday on Ho Chanda. There won't be a Facebook Live on Saturday because obviously I'll be getting ready to leave for Ho Chanda. And I'll start sharing the photos a couple of days before, so maybe tomorrow or Saturday. So thank you everybody for spending an hour with me on Thursday evening. I quite enjoyed it. I might do more evening ones. The picture's even better through the night than it is in the day. Look at that. So thanks everybody. I will see you on Ho Chanda at 6 p.m. on Sunday. Remember, if you're not already a member of our little group, you can search on Facebook for Crafting with Phill Martin and Sentimentally Yours. Ask to join. Remember to agree to the terms, the rules, because I don't let anybody in unless you've agreed to the rules. Loads of inspiration in there. In fact, I think I've got some competition from some of you. Maybe. So thank you everybody again. Stay safe, take care, and I'll see you on air on Sunday at 6 p.m. Bye. Look at the state of that, look. At least I've drank more than I normally do. Right, I'll see you on